They some dogs. They some dogs.
What's going on YouTube? What's going on Facebook and all the social media networks? Once again, you are tuned in to another episode of the Arterial Motorsports Podcast and Network featuring the best of my dogs, Roof and BFO. We got a very interesting show tonight. We're going to cover a couple topics tonight. Paul DePodesta is gone. Thank you, Jesus. Lord have mercy. We're going to talk about that. Christy is going to give you her top 5 college prospect quarterbacks. Maybe one of them might end up in Cleveland, maybe not. It is what it is. And then finally, last and not least, why in the hell is Tank Davis acting a fool? He couldn't have fought your boy Jake Paul. Let's get to it. Excuse me. Christy is in the building. Christy, let them know what's good, baby.
I'm glad that I finally get to sit here and talk to my brothers about some football because it's been a while. We took last week off. Not sure why, but glad I'm back.
Jesus. TP in the building. TP, let them know what's good, baby.
What's up? You know who this is. Your boy Thurp from the My Dogs Podcast. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Well, like I said, as you well know, if you didn't know, like I said in the beginning, Paul DePodesta is gone. Mr. Moneyball himself is taking his leave from the Cleveland Browns in Berea. And I got to ask the cast, how do y'all feel about this? Is this good news to you? Is this bad news or does it even matter? Ladies first, Chrissy, let them know what's good.
Okay, so first, a couple of us were wondering what his job actually was. Like, what did he do for the Browns? Evidently, it's got to do with analytics and a whole bunch of like mumbo jumbo. So I'm just waiting for the call from the Browns now to take his position because I know I could do a better job.
Damn. Okay. All right. Well, if you didn't know, he was their like chief strategist. So he helped out, financially and when it comes to the planning and what the moves were. So basically, hey, I got this idea to bring this guy and he was supposed to advise them, hey, I don't like this. I don't like that. Don't get this guy. Don't draft that guy. That was one of his roles. I mean, TP, what you think about that, man? Did he do a good job at that at all?
Hey, he was one of the key figures that brought my man Foe here. So,
oh Lord.
He was the one that got the their paperwork done. But I mean, a lot of Browns fans do not like him, and I don't know how much can he help a team or affect the team. I'm somewhat with Christy where I put a lot of the if we want to put some blame on the general manager and not him. So I can't say yay or nay, but I mean, a lot of fans don't like him. I will roll with the fans over the team any day because we know more than what they do because they only thing they know how to do is go 0-16. So I'm with y'all fans. Y'all want him gone, he's gone.
I am, like I said, this is the domino. Bang, 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 bang. This is the domino effect. Now, because DePodesta decided to take his leave, do you think, I want your opinion, is more dominoes going to fall or is just that one going to stand? Sometimes you tipping and the rest of them don't go down. You know what I'm saying? Is this a domino effect? Does this mean that Barry and Stefanski and the rest of these guys are Christy? What do you think?
I think it depends on what happens Sunday.
Really? That's it?
If we don't win Sunday, I think that Stefanski is going to be in a world of trouble, even though he is giving up play calling. But it's still the same plays that are in the playbook. It's just when they're called in sequence, how much
Mhm.
different will it be, you know? So I don't know if it's really a domino effect. I mean,
TP.
hey.
Well, it's not a domino effect. When it during the season. During the season, there will not be no more people being fired during the season. And I mean, he might saw that the writing is on the wall for the off season. So why wait a couple months when jobs are being filled right now? So he said, "Hey, I know." He probably even talked to Jimmy, and he said, "Hey, I can't guarantee you nothing." So he said, "Okay, I respect that." And he went and found him. He went back to where he started at, because people might not know he started with the Cleveland Indians in 1996. So
Mhm.
that's where he started at, in Cleveland. So I mean, he's going back there. I don't see Andrew. Hopefully I don't see Andrew Barry going nowhere. But even Kevin ain't going nowhere to the end of the season. Then heads is going to roll, but nothing during the season.
You know what? I can't. This is the NFL. I can't. I hear what you're saying, bro. I can't make no guarantees that Jimmy is impulsive, man. He is. He's an impulsive guy, you know, and we don't know what's been said, what he's told. I'm just going off of some of the stuff he did to Chud and to okay, look at it. Where did Christy go? Stuff he did to Chubb and did I say Chubb? Excuse me.
Yeah.
I meant to Chudzinski, excuse me. And he does have a pattern, man. He will humiliate you. He will take you out of there. You know what I'm saying? So will Kevin survive? I still don't know, but I do think it is a domino effect. I do think that they're going to fall, and I do think, like you said, it might be at the end of the season, but it's coming. We know it's coming, bro.
It could be, but not during the season. And for me,
why not?
I'm about to tell you. For me, as an owner and probably as a general manager, if I let my head coach go, if I let my general manager, you could probably get away with the general manager, but if I let my head coach go during the season, I got 2 rookie quarterbacks that I'm evaluating. I mean, I can't let my tight end coach become my head coach, then move somebody else up to be my offensive coordinator. I still got to do my due. That's Browns fans. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for wins and losses. I'm looking for development in Shador Sanders or development in Dylan Gabriel for next year. And that's what we need to be looking at. Yes, some of the play calling, but each game, if we lose, so what? I need y'all to evaluate these quarterbacks so next year we can say, now they both bums. We need to draft somebody, or we need to say we got one. That's when y'all watch the game. That's all y'all need to worry about is these quarterbacks developing and who's going to come out on top. Pause.
But they did Kitchens that way, and then they put what's it calling in during the season. He was the interim coach.
Who's the QB?
Who was the QB? Baker was the QB. You know what I'm saying? But still, it's happened. But we're not talking about the QB. We TP, we talking about, can we get away with firing the coach? We ain't talking about the quarterback. I understand you want him to get evaluated, but that's the reason why I fired your ass. Yeah, because you couldn't evaluate the shit right. Huh?
It's too many pieces to move. If you get rid of the head coach right now, CP is saying there's too many other people that you have to move around in order to replace that said head coach. So it would be a bigger mess. And, you know, we don't really need a bigger mess. But then again, we're the Browns. So who knows what they're going to do.
Okay, so I can't spit old boy's name out right now. When he took over, it's in the back of my head. They actually started winning the games when he took over. So I don't know. I can't sit here and tell you. I can't ride with it's going to be a bigger mess. There's no bigger hot mess than what we got right now.
Was it Greg Williams?
Yeah, Greg Williams. When Greg Williams took over, they started winning them last games. So you still have sports. Understood. All I'm saying is, can the team survive if they got rid of Stefanski? Yeah, they're going to still be there. They're going to survive. You still got Schwartz there. You still got people who are there who could take over already. If you got rid of Old boy, you keep old boy, make him the interim coach. You can have Tommy Reese run it. It's too many possibilities to say that this guy can't happen.
Tennessee did it. I get what you're saying. Tennessee did it, but Tennessee fired their head coach because of the quarterback. Cam Ward is playing terrible, and Cam Ward I can't do what I want to do with this man a head coach. So the owner did what he's supposed to do and got rid of him. But we don't have a franchise quarterback. We don't have somebody that we call in our number one. So it's hard for us to make that decision because it just we don't. They got their quarterback. He's going to be there for 4 to 5 years. We don't have nobody. We need somebody that can be in there and that can and keep and evaluating these quarterbacks. Then
we'll get to that.
Let somebody go at the end of the season. That's just me. I'm speaking for an owner, not a fan, or even a GM. That's
okay, Christy.
Yeah, like I said, I think we'll get to that after we get into the next subject.
All right, I'm gonna get to you. I got you. I just want to say this one thing real quick.
I
think they'll survive. Like I said, they'll survive. They'll survive. That's all. They'll survive. They've already done it. They've already proven it. There's no bigger hot mess than what we got right now. The reason I'm getting rid of you is because you couldn't evaluate what I needed you to do in the first place. So, hey, let bygones be bygones and keep it pushing. It is what it is. So we'll have to see. We're going to see. All right, y'all. Christy wants to get to her top 5 QBs, maybe in college football. Maybe some of them might go to the Browns, maybe not. We'll see because we don't have anybody to evaluate talent. But go ahead, Christy.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Christy coming from the 5th floor. Christy coming from the 5th floor like bruh man.
Lord have mercy. Christy, go ahead. Do your thing.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
You got to watch Martin.
No doubt.
Oh, okay. I figured it was probably something like that. All right. So, of course, Julian Sayin is at the top of the list for quarterbacks right now. I love the fact that he was kind of, very low level, low key going into the season. Ryan Day is super happy with the way he's been developing. And of course, his quarterback rating is at a 90%. So he's at the top of the list. Do I think he will make a good NFL quarterback? I don't know yet. My second quarterback is Gunnar Stockton from Georgia. He's got an 89% rating. He's okay. I don't really I'm not in love with any of these quarterbacks on this list. So, kind of take these with a grain of salt for now. I might fall in love with them as the season progresses. We'll have to see what comes about the end of this month when it's rivalry week. Anyway, Devin Dampier from Utah. He actually has an 83.3% rating, and I really like him. I think he's a sleeper. So I think you guys should keep an eye on him. Carson Beck from the University of Miami is actually my number 4, even though he's got a lower rating than Diego Pavia from Vandy. I like Carson Beck. I think that he will be a great NFL quarterback. He just needs to put on a little bit of weight.
Wow. Anybody else? That's your 5. Was that your 5?
Those are my 5.
Okay. All right.
I'm glad you're paying
TP?
attention.
Oh no, I mean, I was going to ask her on her 5. Which one of these quarterbacks do you think fits the when I would say the Cleveland Browns, but we're gonna have a new head coach. But who would you like to see if neither of these quarterbacks that we have in the house? Who would you like? Who you think that can come to Cleveland and withstand the fans booing, cheering, and raining and all that stuff? Who would you like to see in Cleveland?
So I really don't want to see any of them in Cleveland. Not that I don't think that they can handle it. If I had to choose one of them, I think it would be Devin Dampier from Utah. I think he would be absolutely amazing in Cleveland, but I think we need to develop Shador because I do think he is our franchise quarterback. I think there's a reason why we haven't put him in yet, and it's because he is our franchise quarterback. And maybe, just maybe, the team has finally like paid attention to what we have done in the past, where we have killed our rookie quarterbacks. And our offensive line is injured. Well, hopefully, they're doing a little bit better now that they had the bye week. But hopefully we come back more healthy. But we need to develop our offensive line more, develop Shador and that offensive line around him, so that way he can start next season. And I think Miles knows that that's what the plan is. And he's just super frustrated because we're not winning in the process.
So let me ask you this then. Do you think Dylan Gabriel is better than Shador?
No.
So why is he
has more experience? He's not better.
I get that.
He has a lot more experience.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Hey, it is what it is. I'm a roll with you on that. I kind of think, me personally, I think there's something going on. I think there's something going on with Stefanski, and a lot of that hate. I don't want to say hate. A lot of the anger, or whatever the reason he doesn't play this guy. But I'm starting to wonder: is Shador that good? Is Shador that good? Do we honestly think Shador that good right now? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If he was that good, why take the chance if you're a head coach in getting fired when you have a better potential player on the bench and you're not playing him, and your job is on the line. Your job is to win.
No, his job's not on the line. That's not what you're understanding. It's part of the plan. He still wants to know about his back injury. And he doesn't have a back injury.
What? Oh.
No, he doesn't.
All right, Christy.
This is why does I was with you, Christy, for wanting to put him in.
No, Christy, I was with you.
Ahead.
But me and Christy was on the same page. But I watched the video of Shador when he went back to homecoming to surprise his dad for the homecoming, and he was talking about how he had to get treatment and all that stuff. And they came down there and they was giving him treatment. So I said, oh, he really is hurt. So I was with you. They just holding him back. But I mean, I don't know how bad he's hurt, but he stated on the thing how he couldn't come because he was getting treatment. And his dad didn't think he was coming to homecoming because he had to continue getting treatment. But he went there. Doctors went with him. Huh?
He did go see his dad.
Yeah. He went to go see his dad, but they also went with him, and he got treatment while he was in Colorado.
Well, and your DW4 was getting massages. So I mean, come on.
God. Here we go. All right. So before we move on to the last one, I just want you to think about this logically. If I'm a guy, I was drafted in the 5th round, for whatever reason I fail, I have something I need to prove. I have a chip on my shoulder. Why in God's green earth would I fake an injury knowing that I need to get all the reps all the time that I can get?
He knows the plan too.
No, he's not faking it, but
I'm asking a question. Why, if it was a fake injury or whatever they said, the word that they put out, why would I allow myself, knowing that I have to move forward? Why would I do that? Why would I people come up with this? Where did that come from?
It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. So the injury, the so-called injury, is to keep us fans from calling for them to put Shador in. Well, they can't.
We're already doing that.
But he's
Christy,
injured.
we were already doing that before he got hurt. Right. Like I said, it's not logical. It doesn't make any sense to me.
They came up with this excuse.
That doesn't make sense for who?
It doesn't make sense for him to even put that shit out. Like he was faking
it. The player or the organization? Because we speak for the organization. You sound like you speaking for the player.
Well, I'm speaking for both. If first of all, I wouldn't allow that to come out. They make injury reports. They say this. A lot of the media, especially in Cleveland, were saying that. Well, he might be faking or something. I'm just saying logically, why would this man, regardless if it was a team or organization, why would he fake an injury, knowing that he's trying to compete for a number 1 spot? That didn't make any sense to me. So when people were saying that, I was like, what? Come on now. He probably is hurt. They say he had a history of oblique injuries. He needs to strengthen his core. I get that. I understand that. But to say that he's doing this, that don't make no sense to me. It didn't make sense.
We're not saying that Shador is doing anything. Shador is hurt. But we say
Correct.
but it's on the team. It's on the team to say how hurt he is. Is he hurt enough to play, or is he hurt enough to sit down? And a team where we call it fake injury, yes, because Shador said, "Hey, I was ready to go. They set me down." We're speaking for the team. The team is sitting him down. The team is putting the Zappy or whoever ahead of him and all that stuff. We're speaking for the team. He just got to follow. He a rookie. He just got to follow. I mean, you know the game, man. You know, at the end of the season, you got fake injuries. They sit people down, roster bonuses, and all that stuff. Such and such hurt, and he don't play. I mean, how many times was Rashard Higgins, Hollywood? How many times did he not dress when ain't nothing wrong with him?
Yeah, that was something he had. They going up, like you said. Stefanski had him in the doghouse.
Had him in the doghouse. So there you go. Fake injury.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
It's part of the plan. Trust me, it's part of the plan.
I don't think it's part of no damn plan. But I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I don't think it's a plan. I think it was some BS when it came out. I honestly agree.
If I'm Shador, I'm letting it happen. Because guess what? Every week that Dylan goes out there, he's stinking. So guess what? You have to come see me. You can dog me now, but guess what? You gotta come see. You gotta come see me. So yeah, y'all want me to sit down? I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna keep collecting these checks. I'm gonna keep doing all this stuff. But y'all gotta come see me because Dylan only throwing for 85 yards per game. So yes, y'all gotta come see me. And when y'all come see me, y'all gonna hate me because I'm gonna talk like my daddy.
So before we move, let me ask you this: what if? Okay, so all this hype around Shador, you know what I'm saying? What if he goes out there and stinks up the goddamn room? Then what? So, Christy, if Shador goes out there and stinks up the room, then what? Spit it out.
Then my gut initial feeling will have been right, and I will be eating my words.
Yeah, because you said, I think he's our franchise quarterback.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do. I feel it. When I get feelings, when I get feelings. And I feel it.
When
people get hurt.
I told you, I don't think we have our franchise quarterback in the room. I think, in the building. I don't think we have that. He might be cool, but I mean, everybody's putting so much expectations on Shador. I mean, we all want him to come out there and do good. I want Dylan to go out there and do good. I just want a good quarterback. I really don't care who he is. So, but I mean, if Shador can work on getting up to running backwards and taking all these sacks, then I'd be cool with him. But I gotta see him out there. I gotta see. We gotta get a new head coach, new offensive coordinator that's really going to evaluate these talents properly.
All right.
So TP, if you don't think that he is our franchise quarterback, do you have a quarterback that you would take in the upcoming draft? Anybody in mind?
What? Yeah. Why you think I came up with that? Why you think I asked you for that list? Hey, I was asking for myself. I needed something to start looking for. So every Saturdays, hey, I'm looking for that next Jackson Dart out there. I know.
Yeah, you gotta watch. Well, you gotta start watching football on Saturdays like I do. I pull up the YouTube TV and I've got 4 college games going at once. It's amazing. It's like football overload. I'm in heaven.
I made a note when we did a show. It was like early in the year, and Pete was on that show at that time, and I was saying that about Mac Jones out there. I know that name doesn't sound, and Daniel Jones. Yeah. Daniel Jones is showing out, man.
Yes, he is.
He's showing out. I would have preferred that more. You know what I'm saying? But now look, we decided not to do that, and we got Flacco, which now Flacco, if the defense was playing, man, Cincinnati be on fire, dude. He didn't do no 470 here this year. So that's like an indictment. That's another indictment when I say the dominoes are going to fall. If it's at the end of the season, the dominoes, it's the shit is about to hit the fan. At the end of the I guarantee.
Everybody's speaking out on Kevin Stefanski, so I'm good. I've been one Kevin going. Everybody happy that he got two coaches of the year. Now those AB coaches of the year, that's John Dorsey's coach of the year. They got them players there. I could have got that team that record into the playoffs. He did nothing. For with the team that we had, we should have made a Super Bowl run, and we should have been at least in the AFC Championship.
That was Kansas City's fault.
Huh?
That was Kansas City's fault and the refs.
Oh, no, that was the defense. That was our defensive coordinator. We had, was it 3rd or 4th and 15 or 20, something like that. We let a slow quarterback, and that's why we had to get rid of our last defensive coordinator. Never wanted to blitz. I don't know what's up with these defensive coordinators that never want to blitz. And you let a man that ain't played in 15 years run for 25 yards. And man, we beat Mahomes. We beat Mahomes. He came running out there. He had to go take that pee break, and he came back and.
But admit it that Hollywood, the fumble in the end zone with Hollywood, the helmet to helmet.
Oh yeah, the dive, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what cost us that game.
Yeah,
correct. Well, yep, that's what happens when you don't have home field advantage. That's what happens. That is the only thing I can say good about home
back pocket.
Okay, so that is the only thing I can say good about home field advantage is the referees. That's the only thing. I don't give a damn. It doesn't matter no more whether it's cold weather. We didn't got beat by warm weather teams in our own shit. There is no.
It doesn't matter about home field advantage. It matters if you're the Chiefs.
Christy, can I spit it out, please? Damn. Anyway. No, you know what? No, yeah, I missed you too. Go ahead. Now say go ahead. Spit it out again. Go ahead.
I said it matters if you're the Chiefs, because it doesn't matter if you've got home field advantage. It just matters if you are the Chiefs, because there was actually someone went back and did a study, and they actually realized that the Chiefs had more favoritism pointed calls than any other team in the NFL like 3 seasons ago. So it's all if you are the Chiefs. It doesn't matter where you play.
You're right. All right, no doubt.
I'm not rolling with that one, but I like it.
I mean, it is what it is. All right.
Because once again, it was 4th and 22. 4th and 22. You let somebody Jay-Z age run for 22 yards. How far were you back? How far was our corners? How far was our safeties back that you let somebody Benjamin Franklin's age run 22 yards and get a first down on 4th down? Where was y'all at? We ain't got no defensive ends. We ain't got no linebackers. Where were y'all at that y'all let him run that far? That was
so for that game, who do you blame? I can't think of the name of the coach. That old boy we got rid of. I had been wanting him to go.
Yeah, everybody. I forgot his name too.
Yeah, that's how we forget about everything in Cleveland. All right, last but not least, before we end the show, they canceled the Jake Paul Tank Davis fight. Tank is in a lot of heat, man. Like Tank got a problem, man. With Christy, you said a lot of stuff about these females and they hoes and all this old goody. So how do you feel about this one? Tank's not fighting because his ex-girlfriend's giving him problems. She got a civil lawsuit, child endangerment, this, that, and all that good stuff. What do you feel about that?
Okay, well, first of all, evidently she's done this to him before. So why was he stupid enough to you said that she's done this to him before.
Correct.
Right. So why was he dumb enough to stay with her if he has been through this with her before? I mean, usually it's the woman stupid enough to stay around when the husband or the man is being abusive, but this guy's being abused and because he's staying with her and she's claiming all this stuff. So I think he's stupid for that. Going back to the more important part, the boxing match. It wasn't even supposed to be a real one. It was an exhibition. So WTF, Jake Paul, why are you putting out garbage fights?
Whoa. Okay. Hold on. Hold your horses real quick. What? Quote me if I'm wrong. Did you not get so hyped about the Tyson fight and you said, I want that, and he fought the same cat? You drive me ape shit crazy.
Fight, and it pissed me off that it was an exhibition fight. Until I found out it was going to be faked, I was all for it because I love boxing. Boxing is a great sport. I grew up in Northeast Ohio. It's everybody's second favorite sport besides, football. It was boxing and I grew up on it. I loved it. And it was when real men fought For real. It wasn't this exhibition crap. The Manny Pacquiao and what's his name fighting. That was bullshit too. No, exhibition fights. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather. These stupid exhibition fights are just crap. Why would anybody want to see an exhibition fight?
Well, I'm gonna tell you why.
Brother.
we was talking about you earlier. We were talking about you, how my boy, he a Raiders fan, and he act just like you. Both of y'all I call y'all fair weather fans, but he corrected me. Y'all not no fair weather fans. Y'all just keeping it real. So yeah. So yeah, he hates his Raiders right now. But the only reason
wait a minute, you said you poured the Kool-Aid out too now, bro. Come on now. You said you poured the Kool-Aid out.
It's back in my hand.
Oh God.
It's back in my hand. I love my team, man. I love my team.
What the hell made you put the Kool-Aid back? What made you mix up and put some sugar instead of salt? What made you decide to put the sugar in the Kool-Aid? Please tell me.
A new offensive coordinator. A new play caller. I want to. Hey, I'm back. I'm back on the horse. Giddy up, baby. Giddy up.
Let's get back to the subject at hand. These stupid exhibition fights.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my God. Go ahead, Christy.
Good job.
No, we're talking to TP.
It's okay. The reason why that I watch it. I mean, I'm with you. It's stupid. Jake Paul is making a mockery. Him and Rocky are making a mockery of boxing. And only reason I'm watching it is I want somebody to really go in there and knock him out. That's all. The same way we watch NASCAR. Me and you, we both watch it for the crash. And
wow,
it's not going to happen though.
We watch it. Yeah, because he keep fixing it, rigging it towards him. But I wanted Tank Davis to go in there and hit him in the ribs, dropping.
But it was an exhibition fight anyway, so it's faked.
No, it ain't. No, yes. It's real boxing.
No,
I'm not going to say it was fake. I just don't think the effort that Tank could do. Tank is really not a big guy. He's an excellent fighter for his weight class.
Yeah, he looks.
Paul probably got, I don't know how many more pounds on that guy. I don't know. It's like you said, he is to me. Don't get me wrong. They're from Ohio and all the good stuff. He is making a mockery of boxing, but people love this goofy shit. I don't know why. I'll watch it, but I make sure I don't pay for it. Huh?
Why don't they just go watch WWE? Everybody knows that's fixed.
I mean, like I said, the only thing that
real wrestling and there's fake wrestling, there's real boxing, and now we've got the Jake Paul boxing. Like, it's ridiculous.
It's YouTube boxing.
It's the most
idiotic. You don't know who the winner is. The winner is not and these they expeditions and all that stuff, but they still going out there, they fighting. And the only one that I would say that was, if you want to call fake, was Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. But Roy didn't. If you heard what Roy said, it was basically real. Roy ran because Roy said, "Hey, I didn't hit Mike hard because I didn't want to piss him off. I didn't want to hit him." He said, I'm going to run around for these 3 or 4 rounds so I can get my paycheck. But bullshit. I'm not hitting Mike Tyson hard.
You know what?
Christy, the man is talking. Oh God.
I'll go to an exhibition fight with Jake Paul. Okay. Let me go do that so that I can bank a couple million. I don't even need as much as what they paid Mike Tyson and what they were going to pay Tank. I'll just take like 2 million. I'll go do an exhibition fight with him.
But do you want to see him get knocked out?
Hell yeah, I would love to see that, but it's not going to happen.
People watching.
He doesn't book real fights for himself, though. Every single fight he books for himself are all exhibition fights. So he's never going to get knocked out.
Well, because they're never sanctioned. Like, they're not real boxing matches. They're expeditions. But the only thing he does is change the weight gloves and things that you can do. But I mean, if he get knocked out, he gonna get knocked out.
They don't hit each other.
Oh no, they hit each other. They hit each other.
Oh come on, you think that him and Mike Tyson were sitting there hitting each other? Please give me a break.
All right, y'all. Go ahead, Bertha. We know what's we all three of us know there's some bullshit fights. There's some bullshit, but I will do this. big shout out to Abdullah Mason, who was fighting for the WBO or super lightweight. I do want to see that because that man represents Cleveland, and Abdullah is not playing. So I'm going to be looking forward to that fight. Big shout out to him. He represents Cleveland, the East Side, EC in the building. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait for that. So, you know, we had a TP came up. We had the fight, man. We was watching the fight. We was over here getting hyped. TP fall asleep. He done had too much apple crown. You know what I'm saying? I fell asleep too. Yes, I did. I was
about to say, I did not fall asleep.
Y'all bunch of lightweights.
Chrissy, you don't even drink like that. So I'm just saying, you know. No doubt. All right, y'all, man. No doubt. We reached the end of the show. TP, let them know where they can find you, my brother.
Well, you know where you can find me. You can find me every Wednesday, every Thursday, right here at 8 p.m. The My Dogs Podcast, the Arterial Motorsports Podcast. And guess what? If y'all want to watch the Browns game, Christy's going to tell y'all where y'all can find it. And I want to give a condolences out to that Dallas Cowboys player,
Mr. Nealon. Yeah.
Mr. Nealon that passed away today.
No doubt. Christy?
All right.
Where can they find you?
In BFO. So come join BFO. And yes, there's really not much that I can say about Nealon.
What about Inside Network? What about that?
Yes. Go to Inside Edge Network and follow me on the Jersey Chasers podcast. Me and my girl Autumn, we talk about, I call it sports and more. We touch on all kinds of reality TV, you know, like the nitty gritty kind of dirty, guilty pleasures that you don't want to talk about with everybody. We talk about that stuff.
No doubt. Also, I got to give a shout out. You know, me and my boy hooked up Aaron Sims. Make sure y'all go to SMG Multimedia. Y'all put the link up there. Me and Aaron did the show. We talked about some stuff, man. And that's still my brother, man. We everybody doing their thing. People are so busy, and I appreciate all the love. We appreciate all the love. 2 more people so we can get this 1K for Ulterior Motives, man. I'm so proud of that, man. It's a lot of work, a lot of grind. It is not easy to do this. It is not easy. We have fun. We got some sweeping changes coming up, hopefully probably about the beginning of the year, where you see more in-house material, more in-house stuff. The show is going to change, and it is what it is. But like I said, every week, God damn it, go Browns, bitches! And we will see y'all next week.
And thank you, my Jessica. I love you.